So welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Marriott in Abu Dhabi at the Yas Marina track, and just finished the World Triathlon Series race, and I am busted. I am pretty smashed. I thought I'd give you a bit of insights, like how the race went, how the season's gone, and yeah, a little bit of insight into next year. It's been pretty crazy. I almost got on the wrong bus. So hopefully I get on the right bus this time, head to the beach. Okay, hopefully this is the right bus. So yeah, the season started off pretty crazy. Did not expect to be doing a non-draft race at the start of the year. We headed off to the Couples Challenge at the start of the season in America and Florida, which was pretty interesting start to the season, but great to kind of see where the heart was at for the first real race of the year with Rachel. We didn't have the best showing there ever, but it was some good fun, something different. We learned new things from the race as well. Especially for next year, hopefully the Couples Challenge race is back, and also did a race, in Sarasota as well, where I actually managed to get on the podium and actually win that race. I didn't make a video about that one, but it was pretty cool, and yeah, to win a race, honestly, I did not expect it so early on in the season. I didn't know how my body was going to go this year, and yeah, having won at the start of the season was a very, very good start to the year for me, and we came through then to Europe, started the European season, which was pretty crazy. We did a non-draft race, the Eort Bushuten race, which was pretty cool. Non-draft race was pretty tough. It seemed like we did a few non-draft races actually this year. We then did the Xterra Greece race as well. We went to Leeds, my first World Triathlon Series race of the year. Made a video up on that one if you want to go check it out over here. My first World Triathlon Series race in like 2 years, or a year and a half, 2 years. It felt like ages. So pretty cool coming back to racing World Series races, and managed to get a 7th there, so I was super happy with that. It gave me good momentum and good positivity leading into the rest of the races for the rest of the season. We then went on to actually going back to South Africa for my brother's wedding, which was quite in lastminute.com a little bit, but in between the races, traveling to South Africa was pretty cool, so we managed to see my younger brother Andrew Murray get married, which was quite a special moment. It's not like you can miss your brother's wedding, so that was 100% compulsory, and flew back to South Africa, had a great time, managed to see family and friends a little bit while we were there, which was pretty cool. And yeah, after that went to Montreal, madness in Montreal. That was just crazy. The travel was insane. It really was a lot, but enjoyed going to Montreal nonetheless. We raced Hamburg then as well, Schliersee after that. Then we went to do an altitude training camp in St. Moritz, which I didn't make a video on, but here's a little bit of footage of like a couple seconds of just that training camp we did in St. Moritz, Switzerland. I try to kind of focus more on training and less on making videos at this period. I started to make the video and I just kind of gave up because I was trying to focus more on the training, and unfortunately the video just didn't end up coming to life. So if you actually want to see that training video, perhaps from St. Moritz, Switzerland, down in the comments, please let me know if you want to watch it. I might post it, I might not, depending on how many people want to see it. The first training camp for me in ages, very long time after having the heart procedure done. So it was quite a tricky time, but yeah, doing that, we raced European champs after that in Munich, which was my first European champs as a Dutchie, and pretty cool experience. Didn't have the best race, came 37th, so it was a bit average. But you know, this year was ups and downs a little bit for me, and I like to take them where they come, and whatever happens with the situation, just do the best that I can with the scenario, really. Then after that, I was kind of struggling to get onto World Series start lists. World Triathlon managed to give me 2 wild cards to the first races in Montreal, Leeds and Montreal. Hamburg, I just got on the start list myself. Then I got on the start list just for Bermuda, lastminute.com. And in between this, decided to race Super League. I had no intention on racing Super Leagues this year, but that happened, We went and we did all these Super League racing events. I didn't take much footage at all because, as I said, I was trying to focus on the racing itself. Here's a couple of shots, videos, or little bits and pieces from racing around the Super League crazy circuit over 5 races, different continents, finishing in Neom, Saudi Arabia, which was pretty insane. And then obviously, after that, we had the Bermuda race, which went terribly for me. I DNF'd there. The body just did too much racing and not enough training. Unfortunately, you can't do well at both Super League and World Series. Sometimes it's quite difficult to do both. So yeah, the Super League really gave me some great fun. It was something that I really needed. I needed some enjoyment, and I think I definitely got it there at Super League. Super League is so much fun, so explosive. People are so friendly. Everyone hangs out. So much fun. Everyone thoroughly enjoys it. So big ups to Super League as well this year for having me along for the ride. It was some great fun. I really enjoyed it. I went to Israel as well to do a training camp. First time ever in Israel, so that was quite spectacular. I really didn't plan on going there, but Sachar Segiv, the Israeli triathlete, gave me an offer to come across and train in Israel. And why can't you can't turn down a trip to Israel? Why not? So it's their military. It's got the UN in the border between Israel and Syria. These buildings here, it's Syria. Okay, it's a city called Quneitra. And over there, it's the biggest city outside of Damascus, in Syria. Went there for 2 weeks, trained before this race in Abu Dhabi. This was my final race of the season, and I ended up coming 21st, which doesn't sound like a lot probably for most people. It's not on the podium, it's not a top 10, but having come from my heart issue and starting the season racing again, I never really knew where the body was going to be. I never knew how I would respond to the races, and I did 19 races this season, so that was a lot of racing really for my first season back. But yeah, managed to get onto the podium once or twice, made some good money during the process, which is great. And yeah, coming I think it was a 34th in the World Series rankings. It's not amazing, but I'm happy to be able to be back racing, to be healthy, to have my heart working in a great time, and to finish the season off here in the sun in Abu Dhabi, watching people speeding up and down on jet skis is quite a pleasure and quite enjoyable. So I really enjoy, doing triathlon and being part of this is truly amazing. And back to the Netherlands tomorrow, off-season holidays. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the channel this year. Sorry it hasn't been as crazy as previous years or last year. As I said, I'm going to focus more on the training and get somebody to come help film us out, film us doing training and getting videos out there. There's another video coming out shortly as well, before the end of this year. It's going to be like a tech-specific video, bicycle related. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for that towards the end of this year, coming out in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, now time for some R&R here. So thanks everybody. If you enjoy the videos, remember to smash that like button please on the way out, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Have an awesome time, guys.